character of Captain N. That's exactly who I'm talking about. Hell yeah. Kevin with the Nintendo Zapper for win. Absolutely. I would even take him as an assist trophy. I would even take that. Oh, looks like Nintendo's starting up. Let's make this thing full screen. How's the volume, guys? Is the volume okay? Do I need to turn it down, up? Yeah, remember, give us the worst time in Belmont. Actually, let me get my remote. Volume's low on my end.
Hello, this is Masahiro Sakurai from Sora Limited, and this is the final Nintendo Direct before the launch of Super Smash Bros.
That's good.
Ultimate.
Alright.
So far, we've confirmed 72 fighters. 74 if you count Pokemon Trainer as 3. Our entire team has worked really hard.
God, look at all those characters.
With this Nintendo Direct, we'll have revealed every fighter you can find in the game. Okay, let's do this.
Final new fighters. Is that Ken? No. What? I don't know why that's... He's going to be an Echo fighter. Oh, hell yeah. I didn't even think about that. I like that. Yeah, more Street Fighter is not a bad thing. Oh, that is so cool. It was rumored. Yeah, see, I hadn't heard about that because I've been staying away from all those internet rumors. Wait, is there more? Hold on, I gotta put my coffee down. I swear to God, I'm gonna spill this coffee if I get overly excited. Oh no, he knocked out Little Mac. I love Little Mac.
That's right. Yeah.
Wart, be Wart from Mario 2. No, who's that? Incineroar? Oh, is that a Pokemon? I don't know who that is. If it's after Red and Blue, my knowledge is not all that there. By the way, guys, I forgot to mention Wart from Super Mario Bros. 2. That's another dream character, a forgotten Nintendo character. Incineroar? What Pokemon is Incineroar from? Gen 7. Oh, see, that's... Yeah, that's way after, like... after what I'm familiar with. I was all about Red and Blue, and then, like, all the future games fell in my backlog. I don't care about Incineroar. That's kind of cool, fine, but... Man, Ken, hell yeah. I wonder how they decide, like, what Pokemon to pick. There's so many. Like, do they just put them all in a hat and pick one? I want more. Ah, oh, that's so bad. So, when that game comes out, I'm going to find... Someone on eBay is going to be printing, like, an actual banner that you could buy. Someone always does. I'm going to buy one.
Hailing from the Street Fighter series, Ryu's rival Ken joins as an Echo Fighter. In his original game, Ken could be considered Ryu's Echo Fighter. Though perhaps you could say Luigi is the original Echo Fighter.
Luigi.
Let's get back to Ken. Ken has been distinguished from Ryu over the years, but the Ken you'll see this time is based
in a
on
heartbeat.
Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo. Here's how he'll differ from Ryu. His heavy Shoryuken turns up the heat.
Oh, that's beautiful.
The shape of his Hadouken is different too. And his Tatsumaki Senpukyaku strikes opponents multiple times.
How did he say that so easily?
Hell Wheel. Focus Attack. We've included lots of Ken's signature moves, such as his famous kicks, which change based on your command inputs. He's a bit faster than Ryu, and we've also incorporated other tweaks from recent titles. Just like Ryu, he has 2 final smashes. First, the spinning uppercut, Shinryu.
Oh my god.
We've made it look flashy, as it is in the Versus series. Execute a final smash near an opponent, and you'll instead perform a Shippujin Raigeki.
I seriously cannot wait for this game. It's gonna be... Man, it's right around the corner. It's like...
Now for our last...
Just over a month away.
Incineroar. It may be a Pokemon, but it mainly uses pro wrestling moves, and as such, its throws are a bit more powerful.
Wrestling
Like a
moves?
true pro wrestler,
That's
when
awesome.
one of its attacks is successful, it'll pose for the audience. Luckily, you can cancel out of these poses at any time, so they won't open you up to additional enemy attacks.
I need to get a
Its
Switch.
music
Yes, you do,
special
Trevor.
is called Darkest
Yes, you
Red.
do.
It was Incineroar's signature move in the Pokemon Sun and Pokemon Moon games. Perhaps it's something of a red cyclone.
Normally, I would say that Smash Brothers is a console seller, but I feel like a lot of people already have a Switch.
This
The game's
can
gonna
be
sell
very
like
effective,
crazy, though.
But if you mess up, it's easy to self-destruct, so be careful. For its side special, Incineroar makes opponents run the ropes after a dashing grab. When they bounce back your way, press the button at just the right moment. If you're too early, you'll do a back body drop. Wait too long and you'll fail. Nail the timing and you'll pull off a powerful lariat.
I feel like some players are going to get really, really good with this character because he seems to have a lot of like
When damaged,
crazy
Incineroar's
techniques that you have to
burn passion
master.
comes to the surface, powering up its next attack. That's Incineroar's idea of a counterattack.
Incineroar, the best
And
shit
its final
roaster.
smash, Max Malicious Moonsault. It's even faster and fiercer than the Z move it's based on.
How was that leak fake, bro? Was Incineroar part of the leak? Because I
We
haven't.
finally revealed all of the fighters you'll find in the game.
Oh wait,
This
those
is
are all the
initial fighter
fighters?
select screen. There aren't very many at first, but it is the same amount as the original Nintendo 64 game. And once you've unlocked them all,
That's kind of disappointing that it was just those two. What about Gino from Mario
look like
RPG?
this. It may seem hard to guess where each one's located, but they're sorted by number in the order they joined the series. I hope you'll enjoy
Well-
battling with all 74 fighters on the roster.
No Kevin from Captain N for me, or Wart from Mario Brothers 2. Yeah, I thought they were gonna reveal at least like 4 more or something. I did 2. Ken was cool. Oh, I'm buying that. I am buying Ridley Amiibo day 1. Oh, I hope please show the Castlevania ones. I'm buying Star Wolf too. I love Star Wolf. Come on, man! Show me Simon and Richter. What's wrong with you?
You may recall that we're creating Amiibo in parallel with the game.
Wait, hold on. They're showing more.
Here's a look at the new Amiibo figures.
Castlevania.
We determined that collectible trophies wouldn't be a great fit for this game. Honestly, they were really...
Yeah, I agree, Chad. Arms would be good for Smash.
That said, the Super Smash Bros. Series is one massive crossover at heart, and we want to create something more. A way to enjoy characters other than fighters, from a variety of video game worlds.
Maybe that leak was just after all the DLC
Here's
is in.
what we
I
do.
don't know.
They're called Spirits.
Spirits.
And I don't mean...
Derek, this Nintendo said this one's like 40
To put
minutes.
it simply, these spirit characters will lend a helping hand to your fighters, powering them up in battle.
Spirit characters.
In the Super Smash Bros. Series, the characters are toys in the real world, but they are fighters in the world of the imagination. Returning to the real world is an ongoing theme. In the imagination, you can battle impossible combinations. of
Yeah,
characters.
Chris, looks like they did remove trophies. That
In this mysterious
That's
world,
kinda
the
disheartening, 'cause that-
unspeakable happens. Many beloved characters.
Oh, hold on,
lose
there's, like,
their
a story.
physical forms. All of them, except the fighters, are turned into spirits, unable to return to the real world.
Carmilla
This is
on
a
the top
spirit.
left.
Fighters can join forces with spirits to enhance their powers.
Medusa.
There's a massive amount of wildly different spirits. There are several classes of spirits. Standard spirits are dubbed novices. Stronger ones have the title advanced. Especially strong ones are called...
I don't like that they
Some
removed the
are in a league of
trophies.
their own.
I used to love collecting all the trophies and looking at them and reading the like biographies. That was such a big
One
part of
primary
Smash to me.
spirit can be assigned at a time. A primary spirit's power will be added
Like,
to
it gave me a
the
lot of
character as it
replayability, just getting enough coins just to get another trophy and being excited to see what comes out.
In some cases, these augmented fighters become extremely powerful. If a primary spirit has enough available slots, you can assign them support spirits. While primary spirits enhance fighter stats, support spirits lend them additional skills.
I don't like the spirit system. I feel like that's when everything gets overly complicated.
Support spirits are set. Your fight
I like
is
my
all
shit
powered
simple.
up. The main way to acquire spirits is to win spirit battles.
Wasn't spirits the blurred mode last story? Was it? I hope not, because I wanted a story mode.
Spirits lined up on the spirit board. Choose
Kid Dracula.
who you want to battle for.
Oh, there's a Reinhard
Face off
Schneider.
against the fighter who
Wow,
has
there's a Castlevania
personality.
64 character in here
Sort of
somehow.
similar to the opposing spirit.
Never thought that would happen.
In the case
Huh.
of the Lakitu and Spiny Spirit, you'll battle against Iggy
I don't give a
Koopa
fuck
and
about
group of
spirits.
Small red Bowsers. Iggy's riding high in his Koopa Clown car.
Is this part of a new mode? I don't. That's what I'm unclear on. I
Here
don't.
are some examples of other battles you can.
I don't know if it's just like an equipment system or if it's an actual mode. Because we need a Kingdom Hearts complicated system. Yeah, I don't like that. I wish they were stickers though. I would collect the hell out of all those. I guess you still can, but it doesn't replace trophies. Like why not? Why not have both? He's like, it wouldn't be a good fit for this game. Why not?
Come on. Come on. Not fair. Come on. Come on.
Oh, the imprisoned. So if you pick the imprisoned, for example, it makes KK Rool larger, if I'm understanding. Battle with a flower blooming on your head, because everyone's excited to do that. When you realize Gordo's fat in Spanish. Still waiting on story mode. Well, just adding extra juice to a player is kind of lame. It's way better just play with skill, not bonus skill. Yeah, and that's kind of how I feel about that. That's why I don't like... And me, I'm a player that when they have these kind of systems, I don't even mess with them. I just like going into a match and fighting. So I probably won't even... If it's not forced on you, I probably won't even really care about using the spirit mode or whatever. Pray for subspace, yes. This can't be the game mode.
Hit the puppet fighter to acquire the spirit.
No, they'll do a story mode. Otacon! In Smash 4, I refused to use the equipment. I never did either. I just like playing the game as is.
Damage will carry over, so you'll have an advantage the next time you encounter that spirit.
I need more coffee.
Primary spirits have strength based on their type. Attack is strong against grab. Grab is strong against shield, and shield is strong against attack. It's important to pick a spirit that has an advantage over your opponent.
Spending a lot of
When you
time on these
encounter
spirits.
traps like poison floors and slumber floors, be sure to prep yourself with an appropriate support spirit. Battle conditions offer hints before battle, so make sure to read them and form the right strategy. With spirits on your side, there are all kinds of things you can do.
Sakurai always looks so, like, tired. Like, I always feel like that man's gotta be overworked.
Or you can feed it snacks.
Seems way too complicated for a fighting game, yeah. I'm lost. It's funny reading your guys' feedback, because you guys are basically echoing, no pun intended, echoing how I feel about it, and that can't be, like, the minority. Like, I think a lot of... One thing I liked about Smash was its simplicity.
You can summon a new spirit.
And I think this makes it all, like, overly complicated. I'm not into that.
You can also train spirits at dojos and the gym. Or send them off in search of treasure, which they'll bring back to you. These seem like unlikely teams of characters.
I'm not gonna do any of this.
Could be somebody's dream come true. Training and exploring continues to yield results, even while playing other modes, or after turning off the game.
Yeah, this seems
So
like a
you
new
send out
game
your
because
spirits,
no way this is
let
the
them
same
do their
game
thing.
mode.
Certain spirits are known as masters.
This is a fighting game, not some
You can
Final
beat them
Fantasy.
to unlock facilities.
Watch the YouTube video on Nintendo always wants to try something new with games. It doesn't like to make a new game too similar to previous entry. I don't like
Spirits can
that.
also be used to power up amiibo
Yeah, I mean, it's good to experiment. Don't get me wrong. It's great. That's one thing I like about Nintendo, but
You must bid them farewell.
there's a point where you kind of need to hold yourself back and be like, I don't know. I don't like this mode. There's Sigma. I see him.
Different series, but just how many? would you guess
Skullman.
there are?
I saw Shinoa from Castlevania. See, but these are just pictures of the characters. That doesn't do anything
Final
for me.
Smash meter is enabled. Some spirits even help you fill up your gauge at a faster rate.
Holy shit. The Lion, Yoshi Lion King stampede that killed
Another way to put
Mufasa.
it, the spirit system lets you simulate battles between characters from more series than ever before. You can enjoy many unbelievable combinations and situations.
I'm curious how the internet, like, as a whole, and all the gaming articles that all the big websites do, I wonder how they're going to talk about this mode. Because I can see a lot of, big companies being like, it's so innovative, and a lot of smaller people like us kind of not liking it too much. At least that's my opinion.
It pays to have a fair fight.
I can't say there's anything that excites me. I'm curious to see how the rest of the internet's going to feel.
Press the Y button for a recommendation that has a type advantage against the opposing spirit.
I mean, it's cool to see old characters in the series, but not like this. Never like this. Yeah, and I agree, Cypher. Because that's, at the end of the day, you're just looking at pictures of them. With some stat changes for your character.
You can also fight against other players who are using spirits. Given the way spirit types interact in battle, think carefully when building your team.
Nice Lion King joke. Thank you. I do love that movie. Sonic is literalmente caca.
The game lets you battle
Richter,
together
all
with
you need
friends
is X
via
button
local
for an
wireless,
item crash.
Or take the fight to the world with online play. To connect two Nintendo Switch consoles, press the DR button to pull up the dashboard and select
But it's still a fighting
local
game. It's supposed to be a
wireless.
simple button mashing, fun, not needlessly complicated. I agree with that.
There's
Yeah,
no
I do
longer
agree
a
with
need
that.
to separate the online modes into for fun and for glory. Instead, matchmaking is based on 3 factors.
That's one reason I didn't, the last Mortal Kombat X.
For online battles, you can
I like the
set
one
your
before it
preferred
better
rules.
because they try to add like
These
different
rules
move.
can be
Like you
pre-registered
pick the
so
character and then you
can
pick
select
which
your
fighting
favorite
style you
style.
want, and they all
For
had different
battle,
ones with different
one
moves.
player's
I didn't like
preferred
that.
rules will be chosen at random, and all players will fight using those rules.
I can hear
You can
IGN
also
praising
choose
this
not to
mode.
set any
I think
preferred
anything
rules
Nintendo
and
does, all the
others
big
to
sites are
decide
going to praise,
instead.
though. That's just how it goes.
If possible, the matchmaking system will find players with similar
After the
preferences
previous
and
stream,
bring
this
them
feels a little
together.
underwhelming. Yeah, that's kind of how I'm feeling right now, Lucy. Who knows? Maybe they'll surprise us
Mobile
with something
Smash
else,
Bros.
but
is being factored into
if it's just
matchmaking,
2 new
but still
characters,
used
one that I
for
don't care about at all,
as well.
and then this spirit mode, then yeah.
A high GSP score, such as 100,000, means you've got more points than 99,999 other players.
You didn't like the variation system? No. Because what I found that I was doing in the Mortal Kombat X was I would just pick the one I like and stick with that. So for me, it just kind of made all the different ones pointless. Because, fighting games, you always pick that one character you're good with. In that one, I would just pick the one character I liked and the fighting style I liked.
Each fighter. Fighters you haven't used yet will be assigned a placeholder GSP.
Hello, Base. How
based
you
on the
doing?
highest score you've set with one of the other
We were talking about you earlier, wishing that you were in
If you
Smash Brothers.
repeatedly self-destruct on purpose, you could face a penalty, like being disconnected. So please don't do that.
Oh my god, I thought something happened in my stream for a second.
As with any multiplayer game, a stable connection is
Understandable, and I respect that. Yeah, I mean, I could see why like more competitive players would like that, but I'm not a competitive player at all. I just I play through story modes, play online a little bit here and there, but when it comes to fighting games, I like it simple.
We'd appreciate it if you could make your connection as stable as possible. A wired LAN cable is recommended. We've prepared a variety of other features for local wireless and online battles.
IGN gave Metal Gear Solid 5 100%. I like that. No, I was
global
disappointed
Smash
with Metal Gear
Bros.
5, and I'm a
you
huge
can
Metal
enter
Gear
elite
fan.
battles. When you reach this
Especially the
level,
big
feel
twist
free
about
to
the
pat
main
yourself on the
character.
back.
I won't
You're
spoil
good,
for others, but
period.
it turned me off
After
to the whole
game
game.
releases, we may adjust the game balance, and the team will definitely pay attention to the results of these elite battles. Everyone who plays online needs their own smash tag. If you beat a fellow player, you'll receive their smash tag. But it's not like you'll lose your smash tag even if you lose a battle.
There's so
You
much
simply
stuff
gain
going
more
on
tags
right
as you
now.
win. Try to collect lots of smash tags.
I thought the plot twist was nice. I didn't like it.
You can
I wish
take
I
a short
don't want
rest
to spoil it for
and
anyone,
save
but
it
I
after
didn't like
battle
it.
Using the directional buttons. Freely choose from a wide selection of varied preset messages.
You should play Metal Gear 2 is my favorite Metal Gear game. Oh yeah, I'm definitely going to stream those eventually. I love the Metal Gear. My favorite is always going to be Metal Gear Solid on the PlayStation, but yeah, those games are amazing. Except 5 is actually the only one that I really, I didn't care for. And Ground Zeroes, because that's just an extension of 5, really.
Spectator
But
mode returns once again, so you can watch other players' battles. Maybe you can pick up some good tips that way. Form a 2-player team and play together online with a single Nintendo Switch system. You'll be paired up against 2-player teams with the same setup.
my favorite
When
MGS
you
is
want to
3.
play online, you
Oh
can
yeah,
create a special
the
type
game that
to
introduced
fight
us to
other
Big
players.
Boss. Well,
If you
properly
set the
introduced
rules
us
for
to
one of
Big
these
Boss.
battle arenas, you can fight against your friends.
Big Boss.
Here, there are spots where you can join the battle, wait in line, or even spectate. It all depends where you place your token.
Yes, Belmont team, who's in? Absolutely.
When you're in a battle
Richter and
arena,
Simon,
this
bam.
will come in handy.
I'm set. And then I'll form another team with Ridley and Little Mac. Those are my other two that I want to main.
With the Nintendo Switch Online app, you can voice
Oh
chat with
god,
others
this
in battle
terrible
arenas.
app.
It may become an essential tool for some players.
I don't understand why they tie it to a phone. They need to fix that.
We are also developing
I'm never
a
gonna
free
use that.
service for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, and we're naming it Smash World. Instead of focusing on stats like win-loss records, we're allowing players to post gameplay videos, watch them, and more. Once the service starts, we'll offer regular updates.
Metal Gear Solid 4 was my first intro to the series and holds a special place in my heart. Yeah, that's when the story was already complicated as hell. That was a good game, though.
I'd like to change topics and talk a little about assist trophies that will
Oh,
support
new
your
assist
fighters
trophies.
in battle.
Let's see who else
Do
we
you know
got.
which characters come from which games?
Skype and Discord say hi. Exactly.
何
Oh my god, yeah, that Fatal Frame. Wow. I love Fatal Frame. Why is that in Smash? That's cool. I like that. I like that. Don't know who that is. Only Isaac I know is Castlevania, and that's not him.
Here I go.
Not true, Black Knight is either.
Know your place.
Oh, Isaac's from Golden Sun, that's why I don't know. Thwomp! Yes. That's cool. See, the assist trophies are probably the most exciting thing about this presentation at the moment. Black Knight is Fire Emblem, that makes sense. Hey, look, Chad, arms! It's an assist trophy. Arms is an assist trophy. That really should have been a character. Wow, and Dr. Wily. Hell yeah. That's cool. Oh, the flies from Mario Paint? That's funny. Yes, Chad Springman is just an assist trophy. Your dreams have been ruined today, my friend. I don't know a lot of these. Art Academy? Never played that. Hey, Brock McGinnis, how you doing? Yeah, oh! Man, why is he not a character? Come on! They need to have a Jean-Claude Van Damme skin.
That was nothing.
At least he's in there in some way. I like Guile. Akira from Virtual Fighter. 32x looking graphics and everything. I want more. I would love it if Castlevania 64 had some love and they had assist trophies for them.
Actually, they outnumber the Pokemon this time. Assist trophies who can be KO'd can also be defeated by the fighter who summoned them just before they're KO'd. That way, you won't lose a point to the other player. Now, I'd like to cover a variety of other features in the game.
Primal Rage. I'd be down for Primal Rage.
If
Primal
you want
Rage is
to review
awesome.
the controls or game modes, press the ZR button to open the dashboard and look in here. There are all kinds of helpful guides to check out.
So is there no story mode or anything? That just seems kind of empty, like...
Century Smash may look familiar to veterans. It feels great to keep smashing.
I mean, they put a lot of work into the game, don't get me wrong, but damn, like...
Play on many different stages.
I really want a story mode.
In previous games,
Guile's theme and Julius Belmont's theme are my favorite old school theme. Yeah, it's funny because, like, now modern video games, like, there's no memorable themes. Back in the day, man, that was such a thing. I want to see Christopher as assist trophy, yeah.
You can save the replay data of your battles. And now,
all the people who complain about Subspace Emissary ruined it for everyone. I thought that was an awesome mode, especially those little cutscenes where you saw how the characters met up and everything. How can you hate on that? Like, it was such a good mode.
When viewing them, you can sort by category or fighter.
Spirits is maybe mission story. They can call it that, but it's not.
Complete challenges to earn rewards. This time, each page...
That's just like in Black Ops 4, man. Like,
looks more like a
I've seen people arguing about the campaign. Like, say what you will about it not having a campaign, but a lot of people say it does have a campaign, and it's that blackout mode. And it's like, that's not a campaign, though. It's, you know it's not.
You can view battle data separately.
Favorite Belmont and theme? Richter. And his theme. I think it's awesome. I love Richter.
Trade in smash tags to score some in-game gold.
I remember a lot of people complain about it. I loved it. Yeah. And it's fun, especially if you have a buddy to give a control to and play it together on co-op. It's amazing.
If you're collecting music, I recommend visiting the shop.
If there's no story mode, sorry, I ain't gonna buy it. I enjoy story modes. Not much of a fan of fighting itself. Yeah, I mean, I'll still buy it over... I didn't buy Call of Duty because no campaign. Smash I'll do just because I do like playing it with my friends all the time, but it is really disappointing that there's no, as of now, no story.
This one game supports 11 languages. I know this is very
There are some that get me, like the Assassin's Creed theme and Father. Yeah, I mean, there's some here and there, but compared to the sheer amount that came from, like, the 8-bit and 16-bit era, like, some of those themes now still don't compare.
To each language.
Villageois. Oh, wow.
These options were highly requested and well worth the effort.
I wonder how you say, like, Samus in Chinese.
TV mode and handheld mode have separate settings for brightness and sound.
Funny thing is, I'm playing Mummy Demaster watching the stream. That game was so underrated. One of my top 15 games last year. I love that game.
We've implemented a radar that displays the location.
Bloody Tears is the Castlevania signature theme. Yeah, Bloody Tears is the equivalent to Ezio's family in Assassin's Creed. Like, it's the unofficial theme.
You can make your teammates semi-transparent.
We know how the options menu works and said, hey, Chad, you need a rundown of the options menu. That's how complicated they made all this.
If you're fighting against a friend on the same system, you can adjust the strength of your fighter.
They broke out Bloody Tears Episode 7, Season 2. In my review, I mentioned that specifically because that was the most epic moment of the entire season.
When custom balance is adjusted, a symbol will be displayed. Of course.
Yeah, the game seems to be heading more into a true fighter. That's what I don't want out of Smash, though. Like, let other fighters do that.
You can customize your Mii fighters and change their outfits.
Above Vampire Killer? I think so. I think Bloody Tears over Vampire Killer. Although Vampire Killer's classic too, but I think Bloody Tears has just a little bit more nostalgia attached to it, like as a song.
Let me introduce you to some new outfits we added in.
When it comes to Season 2, I just wish there was more. Well, Season 3, confirmed, 10 episodes. I guess that Goku from Dragon Ball Z rumor in Smash was complete BS, as it usually is every Smash entry. 105 viewers. Oh wow! Thank you guys for watching. Yeah, usually I don't stream at these times, as if you've been on the channel, you know, but clearly it's a special occasion. Nintendo's got a direct. Chibi Robo. Oh, isn't that from Custom Robo? I think. I always question why they want... Yeah, I love Dragon Ball. I'm a huge Dragon Ball fan. I don't really want Goku in Smash. Like, if he was in Smash, what is he doing there? Like, why? Because he's not even really a video game character. He's in video games, but...
Anyway, there's something I should point out. As I said, we've revealed all of the fighters you can find in the game.
Hold on. Surprise. DLC. This might be where the rumors are.
Even more coming post-launch.
Yeah, here we go.
While we've already implemented a huge roster of fighters,
I bet they're not going to announce them.
Smash Brothers series, which means we're leaving the opportunity open to add in more fighters as paid DLC. Since we already included every fighter from the past games, that means there are no more fighters to include unless we develop new fighters from scratch. And we're not talking about Echo fighters. We'll be developing and selling sets that will include one fighter, one stage, and multiple...
Here's my problem with this right here.
The price for each set is expected to be $5.99.
It's not a bad price, but here's my problem with DLC. They're already announcing DLC before the game's release. I don't really have the problem with that. My problem is, if any other company, if Ubisoft came out and did this, or EA came out and did this, everyone would be on top of them. But if Nintendo does it, everyone's okay with it.
What's included before it becomes available for purchase.
Although with Nintendo DLC, to be fair, it's usually pretty cheap and worth it, but still, it's the principle of the matter.
I hope only those who are confident in its value will purchase it. Again, the price is $24.99.
And there's a season pass.
Now that we've finally confirmed the development of this DLC, please know that we'll be working really hard on it. I wonder if I'll ever get to take a break. By the way, here's one purchase bonus you'll get with the Fighter's Pass.
Historia's DLC, I'll lose my mind. Yeah.
It's a Mii sword fighter outfit based on Rex from Xenoblade Chronicles 2. We decided which fighters...
Not a bad price for the season pass. No, it's not a bad price. Like I said, the Nintendo DLC is usually worth it, but it's just more of a commentary on the internet as a whole, how if anyone else would have done the exact same thing at the same price with the same amount of content, everyone would have been on their ass.
Other Xenoblade Chronicles characters will also appear as spirits. We've yet to create any of the paid DLC, and we haven't...
There you go, Chad. You could be Ribbon Girl.
But we'll start working on them as soon as we're finished with the main game.
I heard the guy who helped make Castlevania show wants to make Zelda. Yes, that is a heavily substantiated rumor.
But on a separate note,
limited time offer.
We're currently developing something. Something you'll get for free as a limited time offer if you buy the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate game now. It isn't finished yet, but I want to give you a special sneak peek.
I wonder if it's an HD remaster or something. So confused. Wait, what? A Piranha Plant as a playable character? I'll take that as a free limited time offer. What? That's bizarre. That's like making a Goomba a playable character. I'm not gonna lie, that's really cool, actually. Like I said, I'm always up for new characters. Petey Piranha. What the hell? That was bizarre. I love it.
That's right. Piranha Plant will take root in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. And not as an assist trophy, but as an actual fighter.
That's ridiculous.
It can spit poison, fire off spiky balls, and perform long-range attacks. This tricky character is full of surprises. Its final smash is Petey Piranha, If you get caught in the cage, well, let's just say it won't end well for you. Piranha Plant is scheduled for completion after the launch of Super Smash Bros. Ultimate.
After the launch. So they didn't have time to finish him,
We've got a
basically.
little head start on it, but it probably won't be ready until a couple of months after launch.
At least he's going to be a free thing, you know.
Remember, Piranha Plant is a free, limited-time offer. For the physical version of the game, you only need to go through the My Nintendo...
So what if you don't
registration
pre-order?
to receive it.
You
I hope
have to
you
pay for him as
consider
DLC later, I assume.
We're also creating an amiibo.
Oh, I want that
It has a
amiibo.
nice curved
That's cool.
form to it. Later today,
Right back, I gotta go
you'll
die.
purchase the game after finishing this Nintendo Direct. I hope you'll go to Nintendo eShop or Nintendo.com before you forget.
I'm not going to pre-purchase until it's closer to release date. But they should have made Flea Man playable.
I have an
No,
announcement
God
for
no.
everyone watching this in North America.
Announcement North America.
On our official site, you can find information for a variety of upcoming hands-on events. Participants will have a chance to try out all 74 fighters, so please check out the website to find out where we'll show up next, and more. That's it for the last Nintendo Direct for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate before the game launches. But before we go, I should mention that the adventure mode in this game is nothing like what we came up with for the Subspace.
More
Quest.
about fun than story.
That said, what exactly caused all these characters to lose their bodies and transform into spirits?
So that is the
I'll
story
show you
mode.
how it all begins, and leave the rest to your imagination.
All right. Well,
Okay then, please look forward to the game's release.
Don't
guess-
let a single one get away.
I hope it at least has cutscenes. Like, if it has cutscenes, then maybe that can be a story mode. I don't know. I'm going to have to wait for the game to release to... Because it looks like that's where they're headed.
We'll each need to take down about 10.
Stow your fear. It's now or never.
We'll win this. I know we will.
I like how Zelda talks and Link still doesn't know how to talk. Fun greater than story. I don't mind that so much because even Subspace Emissary, you know, it was more fun than story, but at least it had cutscenes. And that's, I guess, what they're doing here. Damn, that's cool. So they're all getting turned into spirits, I guess. Shit. I love how Snake was just hiding in his box. Damn, Kirby's a badass. Don't tell me he's the only survivor. Damn, so Kirby's gonna be the hero of the story. Mario, I don't feel so good. Thanos is rumbling around down there. Yeah, there's Kirby. Damn, this is dramatic. Huh. Okay, so I think this is a story mode. It's just Kingdom Hearts all of a sudden. That's what it, yeah, it feels like it.
on time. Rising up as a chorus of souls finds a voice, flickering through the void. These little sparks cling on to life. Everyone caught in
I'll pick up all and choose our hero.
and then the storms of change they fan the flames, scattering ashes to the wind. Every soul contains a whisper of light.
So it is a story mode. It kind of reminds me of Mario Party, the way the board is.
No greater fate to be made. In the end, the chains of time will not break. Colors weave into a fire of flame.
I see Nintendo played a lot of Dragon Ball Fighters. That's the first thing I thought of too, with all those clone people. Because that's all Dragon Ball Fighters story mode is, just a bunch of evil clones. A world of light. Huh. Okay, so I think that's over. Well, that was the Nintendo Direct. So, how do you guys feel about it? Overall, I thought the presentation in general was a little underwhelming. The new characters they revealed, Ken was cool, but I don't care about that Pokemon. And I thought there was going to be a lot more announcements when it comes to characters. I don't like the whole spirit system. However, it's clear that it is a story mode, so I am happy with that. It does look like Subspace Emissary. You've got like a board, there's cutscenes. So that I'm actually happy with now that they showed it. If they would have ended it before showing us that last part, I would have been disappointed. So, let me lower this so I don't have to hear these people. So yeah, like I said, I started off a little disappointed. I'm still a little disappointed about some of the characters I wanted that didn't make it, but story mode seems decent. What's up, down on the Game Collector? Yeah, we'll cut off in just a minute. I just wanted to get your guys' reactions in there.
Thanks.
Wasn't bad. Also, kept saying something about the light. I'm an English customer. Was I the only one expecting Dracula's castle to show up? Oh, man, what a lost opportunity. They should have shown that. Darn it, so I missed it. So who are the new characters? Ken and what was the name, guys? A Pokemon I wasn't familiar with. Something Roar. But yeah, that's it. And then DLC coming up later. I like it, just a lot of technical issues, yeah. I think they should have tied together the Spirit mode explaining. By the way, yeah, I'm going to get off in a minute here, just because I just wanted to stream the presentation. If you guys want to watch the Nintendo Treehouse, just go to Nintendo's website and they're streaming it. That's where I'm streaming it right now. Melee will always be my favorite. Yeah, because I'm actually going to go work on some stuff for the channel. Incineroar. I couldn't think of the name. I think it was an okay direct. It was disappointing, though. Yeah, that's how I feel. I think Ken was cool. The plant is a fighter we deserve. I actually like the Piranha plant more than Incineroar. You know, that's... And it sucks because, like... You know, I'm not trying to be entitled or anything, but there's certain characters I really want to make... Like, Waluigi, why is he still not a fighter? You know, Nintendo forgot all about Wart. But I think the game is still going to be amazing. I mean, I think that goes without saying, because I played it at E3 myself, and it plays great, just like any Smash does. So it's going to be awesome. And when I get it, I'll definitely stream it with you guys. I'll probably do a couple streams where I play with you guys online if you want. I want Bill Reiser as a playable character. Yes, Contra is never a bad thing. But yeah, I guess I'll cut it off there. Like I said, guys, I hope you had a good time watching. That's the last stream before, or the last Nintendo Direct before the game releases. So like I said before, if you want to watch this, Nintendo's website streaming it. I'm sure a million other channels are streaming it. I'm going to go get the Castlevania Rondo of Blood stream up in case you missed that. So you guys have an awesome time. And again, tomorrow we're doing Symphony of the Night and a couple streams on Saturday. So keep an eye on the events page and set up your reminders. You'll see it pop up today. So you guys take care. It's been an awesome morning with you. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to smash that like button with all of your strength. Make sure you subscribe and click the bell so you don't miss any new content. You can follow me on social media or go into my community tab for updates. And for as little as $1 a month, you can support the channel directly on Patreon. This is Fabian, I love you guys, and I'll see you next time.